as I'm sure most of you have seen, the iPhone 5 was announced today, and there was really nothing that was unexpected. It's exactly as the leaks showed, and there was really nothing at all that was groundbreaking. Now, before I go any further, I'm sure that the iPhone 5 will sell in the millions more than any other phone, simply because it has a legion of followers that will buy pretty much anything with an Apple logo in it. But for other people that are actually willing to compare phones before making their choice, here is what I want you to think about. The Nokia Lumia 920 has a better screen by far, while it's higher dpi, higher resolution. It's clear black, so it will be better on the sun, and will automatically adjust according to sunlight. Oh, and let's not forget, it actually has super sensitivity in it, meaning it will work with gloves and nails, pretty much anything, car keys, styluses, etc. The iPhone has nothing of those things, none of those. It has a slightly higher resolution than the iPhone 4S, but not by much really. The iPhone 5's design is pretty much exactly the same as the iPhone 4 or 4S. It's just slightly longer and it's thinner. Yeah, that's true. The only thing that the iPhone 5 is noticeably better is that it's thinner than the Lumia 920. But let's not forget one crucial fact. With the iPhone 5 you really do have to use a protective case, otherwise, yeah, the first or at the most second time you drop it, it's game over. The Lumia 920, however, it's the toughest phone out there. It's pretty much indestructible, so you don't need a case for it. So it kind of evens out the playing field even in that area. The Lumia 920 has a larger battery, also has a much better camera, while both of them are 8 megapixels, well, 8.7 megapixels for the Lumia, but that's irrelevant. The relevant fact is Lumia's pure view technology makes it considerably better than any other camera phone out there, especially in low lighting condition. There's simply no comparison, and I'm sure that once iPhone 5 is compared to Lumia 920s, it will become more obvious to people. But yeah, there's very little doubt that anyone can compete with Nokia with that in that regards. So far what do we have? The iPhone 5's processor is probably comparable to the Lumia's, might be slightly faster, but let's be honest here, no one's gonna really notice any difference, since even the iPhone 4S is already pretty fast, and Windows Phone 7 was already pretty fast with a single core processor. So with the dual core, it's really gonna be just as fast as the iPhone 5 at least. Well, what else is there? Yeah, the other thing that people might prefer the iPhone 4 is that it has a 64 gig version, while the Lumia admittedly only has 32 gig version of it. Both of them don't have any removable storage, so yeah. But I don't think it's going to affect many people. Well, maybe like 5% of people will need more than 32 gigs, and well, 32 gigs plus 7 that SkyDrive provides. So yeah, I think that will be enough for most people. So when you compare the iPhone 5 with the Lumia 920, there's really no contest. I mean, unless you must absolutely have a smaller phone. Well, and even that, as I said, with the case, it will be not as long as the Lumia, but it will probably be about the same thickness. It will, yeah. And unless you need a lighter phone, that's true. The Lumia is slightly heavier, well, much heavier, but yeah, not so heavy as to make it uncomfortable to use. So in every other regard, Lumia beats the iPhone hands down. It has a much better screen, it has a bigger battery, the phone itself is much better build quality, meaning you can drop it, won't break, not unless, I think even if you run over it, it won't break. But yeah, even if you manage to scratch it somehow, which is pretty hard, believe me, the paint won't come off because it's not painted on. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that you can get the Lumia in 5 different colors: yellow, red, grey, white and black, while the iPhone has the normal black and white colors to choose from. But yeah, those colors won't come out even if you manage to scratch it, because it's embedded in the actual material of the phone. So yeah, better screen, better camera, better build quality. What else can it really? Why would anyone get an iPhone 5?